And the idea is that the battery, the headlight, and the speaker and everything will be one contained unit that just affixes to the bike with these rubber straps. Freaking pumped right now. What's up, YouTube? Welcome to ElectroBraap. Today we are in my messy garage. Please forgive me. I am still in a festive New Year mood. I got these Santa Claus T-Rex pants on right now. I'm in my t-shirt. I'm not too worried about it. But what I am going to do today is a little bit different than a trail riding vlog. We're going to put some parts on this thing. So as you guys know, or if you don't know, if you're new to the channel, I do mostly trail riding moto vlogs. I don't ride very much track. It's part of my New Year's resolution is to get better at the track. But primarily I've turned this motocross bike into a trail bike, or I ride it like a trail bike. So one thing I've always wanted is a headlight. I used to have handguards, but they don't fit with the left-hand rear brake anymore. So we got new handguards that are hopefully going to fit in a headlight. And not only that, I think there's a way I'm going to be able to add some music to this thing, like a speaker system, which sounds totally lame, but the bike is so quiet. And with the group setting of friends, I feel like it'd be a cool addition. I don't think any of this is permanent. It's all removable. And that's what makes it so cool. So let's check out what I got. So we got these Cherubies X Factory handguards. I've been getting a lot of stuff from Cherubies lately. These gloves are from Cherubies. My chest plate that I wear is from Cherubies. My Under Armour type shirt that I get is from Cherubies. The boots that I'm wearing are Cherubies. And everything that I get from them has been awesome. So a Cherubies headlight, LED. So you might have seen this on Instagram, like a little quick sneak peek of it bolted to the bike, but nothing's been wired up and nothing's been done. So we're going to put both of these on the bike today. And then another thing that I want to do is I want to take this Ihome and basically affix it to the inside of this. So that way, since my bike is silent, I can listen to some music. Now, I don't want anything permanent. I want to drill holes. So we're going to go to the hardware store and see what we can do. And then as for the power source, believe it or not, even though we are, stay there, even though we are on an electric dirt bike, this power source here that would have been for the headlight will not work for the headlight. To my understanding, I'm not even going to try it. People say it doesn't work. I don't know if it's a software thing or whatever. I believe that maybe that lead's been disabled because this is the motocross bike. I don't know. But no big deal. We're going to just connect a like an 11.1 volt LiPo to it. I'm very familiar with RC cars and RC car batteries and everything else, so no problem there. We'll wire up a switch. And the idea is that the battery, the headlight, and the speaker and everything will be one contained unit that just affixes to the bike with these rubber straps. So it's completely temporary, and it can be taken on and off easily, and it doesn't have to stay on all the time. It's going to be like a 5-minute deal, and bam, I got a headlight and some music. So that's the idea. As for the handguards, well, they're permanent, and hopefully they fit with this left-hand rear brake setup that I had an issue with before. Alright, let's go to the hardware store and get something to fasten this to this with the battery inside of there. I'm believing we're going to go maybe Velcro. Very strong Velcro. Alright, for those of you that have not been tuning in, it has been a while. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everybody that watches this channel. 2019, we have got some new stuff. Hello. Some different stuff. I don't want to tape it. We want to Velcro it. Look like that. What is that? dual lock or something. That's just the first idea. Obviously, if we dual lock this on here, even if it's super strong, like we're not going to be able to do motocross jumps, or if I crash gnarly it might pop off. But the idea is that I can still use my Ihome in my garage or whatever. So, ooh, we're getting closer. Oh, Velcro. Okay, here it is. So, this is what they have at my local hardware store. It's not what I was thinking. But I'm going to take this out of the package. It holds 15 pounds. I think this thing weighs like ounces. So, the point is it going to hold up to the jarring motion? Let me take this out of here. So, if I put this, since it's more rigid on this side, and then this like here, yeah, I think that can work. So that's the idea, just to have this temporarily in there. We will see. Alright, and for the light, we're going to get some wire and a switch, connect all the dingy-mabobs, and let there be light. I want to do some night riding super bad, so I'm kind of pumped on this. Plus the Ihome has like RGB lighting, so it's going to have like an aura of RGB coming out of there. Totally lame, totally into it. Flashy McFlasherson. So based on the gauge, 2 wires, I'm going to get some of this and some of this. Found this switch. It's kind of big, but I like it because it has the flat bottom, so we can just glue it, hot glue it, epoxy it, whatever, to the surface of this without doing any extra modification. Maybe even Velcro. We're ghetto out here, okay? Don't judge me. Got our wire. Alright, we've got everything we need. Let's go ghetto rig this fantabulism together.
12 seconds later.
Alright, we're back at the house. We're in my backyard. This is my outdoor workbench. Haha. Yeah, I know. Like I said, we're ghetto out here, but we got everything laid out that we need. I got the Hacko, or however you want to say it. These things kick ass. So if you're going to be doing any soldering or electrical type work in your garage, these are worth every single penny. I think this one's like 120 bucks or something. Got the Velcro, got the switch, got the wire, got the Ihome. Here's a battery. I don't think we're going to use this exact battery, but it'll work for these purposes. And then, so we got the Dean's connector. That way we can attach and detach the battery and put different batteries. If you don't know what these are basically the most popular, universal connector for RC cars. They can handle a lot of current, way more than what this is going to pull, so they're perfect for this application. Wire strippers, scissors for the Velcro, some solder, and that's it. Headlight, boom. Let's get going. First things first, let's get the headlight wired up. So in order to do that, we're going to have to strip some of this off. Okay, some of that wire. Strip this out. Yankee strippers. Alright. So I should probably look and see how this switch works, because I'm literally an electrical idiot. Oh, just lost some wire off the back there. Let's see what this switch really does. So I would think this goes on the positive, just intercepts the positive, right? Yeah, I don't even know what any of this means. I'm just going to solder this straight to here then. Then we'll have the red wire lead probably straight onto the Dean's. Then we'll just have because we don't need much distance, right? This is plenty long. So we'll have the battery connected here positive to this positive, and then we'll make a little extension for the negative wire to the Dean's, and then bam, should be all we need to get this light going. hold that wire for me, would you? Thank you. So I don't have any rosin, or no flux. I have rosin core solder, no flux. But for this kind of application, it's not really a big deal if you know what you're doing. So we're going to tin that wire. These wires are going to get tinned. So I'm going to tin this wire. So to tin, I just load this up, right? And the reason I load it up is because you want to create a broad contact point with the wire or the thing that you're soldering. That's also why I have the wide tip. Because if you have a very narrow point of contact, you won't transfer the heat to the wire very well, and it takes a really long time. When you have a broad surface, a broad contact area, it transfers the heat a lot faster, and then things happen a lot quicker. So if I build up this puddle on here, it kind of wraps around the wire and creates a larger contact point, and then that makes things happen quicker. So I like to build up a nice big puddle on there. Found some shrink tube. This is not necessary. You could easily do this without. Always make sure you put the shrink tube on. There's been many times in my life where I've soldered things together and forgot to put the shrink tubing on. So the idea is that these have pressure up against each other already. See, so these are pushing into each other right now. Oh. Bam. So they have some tension on each other. They're pushing like this on each other. Alright, so then all I have to do is take that big old blob I'm going to build up on here. Just drop it right on top. Beat it down in. And go from underneath. Done. Take the shrink tube, do the ghetto man's way. Just use the heat from the iron here. Boom, done. Okay, now we'll put the Deans. So we'll have to tin this side and put Deans. Male end. Just like I said, there's some tension pushing down onto the pad, so that way I don't have to apply any pressure myself. Then I just get that blob. I'm gonna build that up. There it is. Now we need to extend this negative wire to the length of this. So let's stretch this out. About that long, so we'll cut it right here. So I've stripped both ends, and now we're going to tin all three of these ends. Well, this is already pre-tinned, and then we'll solder it together, and then this light should work when we hook a battery up to it. May I note that that's an excessively long solder joint, but in the spirit of being lazy, we're not going to do anything about it. Okay, that's good enough for me. Let's solder up this last part to the Deans. It's a lot harder to do this without these little tweezer thingies. Okay. Yeah, without this tweezer mechanism thing, which you can get at Harbor Freight, it is hard. I don't know what you call them, technically. Okay. Boom. So that's the end result. Does it work? I don't know how charged up this battery is, but prop this up. It's in the off position.
A few moments later.
Okay, so it was the plug. Okay, Battery's plugged in. Nothing has exploded yet. No. Uh-oh. I just wired it in backwards. So I put it backwards. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. And we're back with the terminal soldered in the right position. So let's hope that the positive and the positive and the negative being reversed didn't frickin' fry my light. I have yet to plug it in yet. I really don't know if it even works. Please, Jesus. Please, Jesus. Ow! Oh! Okay. I didn't think that through. That's so bright. Yes, it works. Great success! My blind! Help! So we are at the fit all of this in here stage. Like this, or I don't know. Or like, right? And then tuck the wires in. Because remember, this stuff's temporary. Like, everything, the whole thing is supposed to be modular. Ghetto modular. So I think we're going to shoot for that. And then we'll try and hide this in here somewhere. Some zip ties or something. Like down underneath here. And then we'll zip tie the switch like right there. Like bam. Now the reason I put the Ihome on sideways is so I can reach down and press the buttons right here. Because with the battery on top, it'll be blocking it. Oh my god, that is like in there, guys. Like in there. Okay, I'm feeling good about this. This part I'm a little nervous for. There's not much contact point, so I don't know how that's... I might have to build up like a centerpiece to have an additional Velcro point or something. Trying to be generous and have it kind of hanging over the edge there. So So, it's on there. Like, really on there. So if I get something in there, which I will, we're going to be good to go. When in doubt, Lego. So we're just going to do that, and that'll be enough space there to space up that battery, I think. ElectroBraap Lego edition. There it is. Perfection. And that is on there, ladies and gents. That is on there good. Yep. Not going anywhere. None of this is going anywhere. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Let's put it on the bike. Freaking pumped right now. Alright, here it is without the plate. This is supposed to have 12 volt, but on the MXR it doesn't work out for a headlight for some reason. Don't know what it is, forgot the reasoning, but yeah. Holy F, look at that. Maybe I should tighten my triple clamps. Oh my god. I'll fix that before I finish this. Fixed my triple clamp. You might notice I'm using a bucket. Don't judge me. My stand got taken by my buddy. I don't have a stand for this bike right now. I don't have a stand for a lot of bikes. I need a stand sponsor. Help! Alright, so obviously no graphics on it, and it's not strapped in yet, but that's kind of like the rough idea of what it's going to look like. I think with the hand guards it's going to fill out a lot better. And then the way it straps on is that these just reach around to there. So I'm not going to be able to do that very well one-handed, and I don't really have a tripod tall enough, so I'll be right back once I strap these on. Alright, final product all strapped in. Looks good. We know the light works, so I'm not going to test it right this second. Everything fits just perfectly. The battery's kind of butted up against there. It's a huge battery though. We can get a smaller one, but actually it's not causing any clearance issues. So it's actually just fine. Alright, so we're going to put these on now. I'm not going to document the entire process. There's plenty of videos out there that explain how to put these on and show the entire process, but I'm just going to go straight to the end and show you the end result of what the entire upper part of the bike looks like with the new additions. And then next video, or another couple of videos from now, I'm going to do some fork end guards and attempt to retrofit a Cherubi's brake disc guard on the front here. But for this video, these are going to go on, so we'll be right back when they're done.
Eventually.
Alright, y'all, got the hand guards on, the headlights mounted, and I even threw my phone up on the display. That way I can have maps, speedo, music control, all of that. I'm going to have to test out how strong this is. I mean, it is on there. The Velcro, this industrial Velcro, we're going to have to see how all of it holds up to trail riding. Obviously, I'd never take it on the track like this. But let's give her a little test.
I didn't think we could fall in love. Broken from the start, chained to our past. We had closed hearts. We are breaking. It's just you and me. We might
Alright, y'all. Well, I think this thing turned out perfect. You know, Velcro aside, I think it's going to work out just fine. I didn't want to do anything permanent to the bike, but as far as the functionality of the light, the music, the handguards, everything just worked out. Nothing was hard to do. The handguards were super easy to put on. This was easy to put on. It was easy to modify. And then having the phone on the top of here is actually going to be nice because I get reception out at my local riding spot, so it'd be kind of cool to see the map and my speed as I'm riding, GPS accurate speed and a map of where we are. So with all that being said, I hope you guys like this video. If you want to see more videos like this and some different videos, vlogs, sketches, which I got coming for you in 2019, especially the sketches, please do subscribe. That's all I got for today, but as always, until next time, Electro out.